back to wrestling with Ski. I'm Ski.
And I just got back from the gym and I'm sweaty.
I just got told that recording was in progress for the first time
Same here
ever.
on my end. Yeah, that was weird.
Doing this for a long time now.
Yeah.
Some days I'm even in front of this thing many a time. Never had that happen, so that was cool.
Yeah.
Now you're sweaty. I literally woke up to the sound of hey, hey, ho, ho.
It's going to be an awesome day.
It's going to be a great day.
Well, in some aspects, depending on how things pan out tonight.
It's all down. Hey, that's tonight. It's going to be a good day.
Yeah.
Now, roughly around, I don't even know, does it start at 7 or does it start at 8? Probably starts at 7. I mean, so they could have it done by never. But it's amazing. Like around that time, when the sun is almost down, that's when it's going to turn to hell.
Pretty much.
Something stupid. It
going to happen.
Has to happen. I don't want to be that guy, but it's them. Something stupid has got to happen.
But overall, Smackdown, I was very impressed with. Just everything, to be honest with you. I don't really have any complaints. Well, we all don't want to see Reginald, but can't help that part.
At least they kicked Reginald out.
Yeah. That was a plus.
I don't remember what the hell I was doing, but Reginald was involved, so I wasn't paying attention. It all happened inside of 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Like I look up and he's getting and I'm like, yeah, well, I don't know what the hell just happened. They're making me not look at Reginald. That's all I cared about. Whole match. Like that's what I remember a lot of it was good, but it was just, and they kicked out Reginald. Which is all I cared about. Screw Reginald. Just needs to go very far away.
Good on Tamina and Natty getting the titles. Well
About
deserved.
time.
Been a long time. I know Triple H posted a picture as he always does and gives his kudos. So I mean, who else was gonna get the belts off of him really and make it believable?
Here's a good idea. Don't put refrigerators in the tag team division.
Fact.
No offense to her. But in this situation, when the rest of your roster is itty bitty,
yeah,
who are they gonna? Just especially. I mean, like in the male division, in the men's division, you could. I mean, there's believable ways where they can get it off of giant people like Jericho. Song, not the greatest, but there's a way they did it where they made it believable that they lost.
Yep.
I mean,
just like they're going to have to make it Omos and AJ Styles believable, which they will, no doubt.
AJ Styles is well. He'll figure it out. He'll be the one to take it.
Yeah.
And then I'm sure that's months and months and months away. So they get Omos time to turn on him, or I don't know, whatever they do. But I was happy for that though. I mean, Tamina's first title.
Yeah.
Which is astronomical when you think about it for how long you turn around and go, she's still there. That's pretty much been Tamina's career the last decade. Wait, you survived all of those cuts?
I'm here. I'm hurt. I'm here. I'm hurt. I'm here. I'm hurt.
Is it because I know there's great loyalty between Vince and
Snookus.
Egregious amounts of loyalty to that family. Might say so myself. There might have been some nice nefarious things that someone might have gotten someone away with murder until he was too senile to remember what the hell happened. But that's a whole other story. Watch The Dark Side of the Ring. That was a good one.
Free plug. There you go. You're welcome.
I don't think they need any free plugs, but
no.
I am. Yes, they can get as many free plugs as they want because it's really good. And I haven't seen any of this season. I'm just waiting.
No, me neither. Not yet. I'm just waiting for the whole thing to record so I can binge watch it.
Yep. So I could sit here and just
Kind of like I'm waiting for all the biographies for A&E to be done recording and all the WWE Lost Treasures so I can just have one massive binge.
I mean,
Saturday when it's raining.
Well, then you should move down here. Lots of those. Lots of those. You just look
Speaking of
outside.
dark side of the ring. A quick honorable mention. New Jack, rest in peace.
You haven't watched any.
I saw Paul Heyman gave his little spiel or his little dedication. So it's a shame. Yeah. Heart attack, not my favorite word. But a lot of those happen to wrestlers nowadays. Especially
to wrestlers that have such a fond relationship, a very good love affair with the booger sugar, as it's called. I'm pretty sure he was nice and roasty toasty during the filming of his Dark Side of the Ring, as he was sitting there drinking a screwdriver on how Jerome Young, the man, made it 58 years. Astronomical to me, but God rest his soul.
Yep.
And you, I think it was you. I saw the meme. I was waiting to send it to you because it was like 12:30 in the morning when I saw it. And I went, this is going up. And then I wake up and there it is. You bastard.
You're welcome.
Like what? I'm going to wait. What? I'm going to let us savor that one together. But it's too late. I don't want his phone going off. Then I wake up. Like I should have just sent it. Mass transit. See the meme. The meme that never gets old. Mass transit enjoying the afterlife. New Jack.
Yeah.
Poor mass transit. That's what you get when you're 17 years old and, well, you decide to tell New Jack you want to get some offense in. Like, oh, really? New Jack will beat you to the point where you physically can't get back up.
Yeah.
Kind of like the APA with the Public Enemy. That was just an ass whooping. That's all that was. Plain and simple, to the point. That was just a mauling. Like, what? Go take care of him. Oh, yeah. Yep. And I would just hate to have Farouk just, like good old Ron Simmons, especially with how big, like the shape he was in then. I would have hated to have him turned loose on me with garbage cans and chairs and everything like that.
That's a hard pass for me.
That's a solid, like, nope. But all the times we're sitting here going, I'd take a bump or two for it. That I wouldn't. You can save that ass whooping all for the Public Enemy because that's what they get. But yeah, it was a
good SmackDown.
We got to see Ed Natty's first tag title, which is for how many different people they've had her that was kind of weird that it took this long for her to win. That's how long she's been getting slighted. So I'm glad they got it. Sooner or later they'll drop it to someone, but I mean, really, it's one of those they haven't done anything to build it, and even when they just throw stuff together like they used to in the Attitude Era, it's not really like a stupendous amount of talent to back it up, which I really don't get, because what the hell else have they been doing the last year?
Yeah.
Like, you literally can't go on there's no excuse. You're not traveling, you're not doing anything. You drive to that building one day a week.
Fact.
PC open. 1 million extra rigs in that building, which we all learned during the Royal Rumble match. Oh, look. There's Kevin and Roman. There's all the practice rigs. Like, damn, they really did take over the whole. Like, there's no excuse for Dana to look as bad as she does, or like, it's just. I don't know, but I was happy for them, and I just I'll hold that for the pay-per-view predictions thing, but because I just have one of those. That's got one of those feelings, because, well, it is Vince we're talking about, but what would you like to move on to? Can we talk about Apollo Crews sucking just to get it out of the way?
Seriously, and
it wasn't that bad of a segment this time.
Fatal 4-way match next SmackDown, not the pay-per-view, next week's SmackDown. So, yeah, I should have bet money on that one too.
Shocker.
We knew that was coming. That was what, back right after WrestleMania.
Throw everyone in there. See what sticks. Well, look, everything. Yeah.
I'm sure it'll be a good match. I'm hoping it's a decent chunk of time a match, at least a good 20 to 30 minutes. I'm hoping it's a main event or like right before whatever they do storyline wise with Roman, because we all know
Roman has to come out at the end of the night and flap his jibs. He has to. It's the whole premise of the entire thing. Roman Reigns just comes out at the beginning, he runs his mouth at the end, and no one really complains. It's going to end with someone getting the Nigerian nail, aka the Samoan spike, aka I'm sure a lot of damn things at this point. Umaga did it better.
Yeah.
He didn't steal the whole look from somebody. But it'll end in something stupid.
Yeah.
We already know it.
I said I don't see Apollo losing that belt to at least SummerSlam at this point.
Nah, he's gonna hold on to it for a while. I mean, he's got Aziz.
For the love of God, just drop the accent. Especially when he went up to Adam Pearce and just like, no, just and the ceremony, so annoying. Like I muted it because I knew what he was gonna say.
Well, we all know what he's gonna say. I mean, yeah, that's the bad thing. That's why I have these. I think it might have been ZZ Top at the time. I don't know. Maybe Creed. Maybe I was playing Hollywood Undead just so I could hear people. I don't know, but sure beat Apollo. Apollo. Like, no. How about you have him scream that, except with his new accent?
Yeah.
But that at the beginning just piss everyone off. It doesn't take much, but it wasn't that good. It was so good I didn't even write it down. I just wrote set up for Fatal 4-Way. Shocker. And then, well, 20 minutes later, boom, it was set up. So
yeah,
still the people involved, it should be good.
Stereo and Dolph, that was good. Still building that. We all know where that's going, but we'll touch base on that with the predictions then. But which I'm
and it was still a good thing.
Yeah.
Match and but really, like I wrote down that my only takeaway is that they're because they keep advertising it, is that they're running the Shawn Michaels bio to debut on A&E at the same time as the pay-per-view. Who the set that up? Here's a good idea. Take the week off. Re-air one of them. Like, if you really want your numbers to be good for Peacock after they just gave you all that money, why would you let someone air something that they actually want to watch and they don't know what's going to happen?
Separate network.
Yeah, but Peacock has you're going to have this many people, and A&E has you're going to watch this many people. So why air it simultaneously? There are going to be people that are going to go that have looked at the same screen that I have a million times. What's coming up at the pay-per-view? Like, that right there. They're like, there's the whole card. It's like, and they're going to go, well, I know what's going to happen there. I know what's going to happen there. I know what's going to happen there. Yep, we kind of know what's going to happen there. Yeah, we know what's going to happen. Like, Peacock's going to be slightly disappointed with the fact that like 12 people actually watch it because, in Shawn Michaels' biography outshines the pay-per-view. That was literally the only thing I wrote down. Like, it's funny that they're, playing this one up so much.
Yeah.
For the bio when pay-per-view is going to be on simultaneously. Like, that was they like to say best for business. That was damn ridiculous for business. A&E's going to win. And if we're already on networks running things at the same time, did you see that AEW apparently is going to Friday during the NBA playoffs or whatever?
Yep. Yeah, we had touched base on that once.
Okay.
Yeah, because they were moving. Well, they were going to move mainly because of the NHL, but now it's the NBA.
Well, I see. We talked about the NHL. See, now they're moving it there. They said it was just temporary for. And when the hell did like hockey start going? Like, that's one I don't remember ever being there.
I don't know.
And I don't know like anyone that actually goes out of their way to watch TNT. No offense, TNT. I'm sure there's great shows on there. But during the day, they're kind of like USA Network. It's like, I don't want to watch SVU all day. Thanks.
Yeah.
I don't want to watch whatever that Supernatural or something there. No offense, Supernatural. I'd rather go on Netflix and watch without commercials, though.
Fact.
But I did see that. Like, well, there we go. And who cares? Put it on like at the NBA playoffs. No one cares. Like, I've looked up the ratings. No one actually physically cares. At all. Like, at all. But that was a little keynote. I, again, wrote them both down at the same time. Ray and Dom had a good one. Again, Ziggler can make anyone look good.
Yep.
Ziggler and Ray together is just unfair. if they actually were given the time and like a good, like legitimate storyline, that I mean, they could still do it right now. Like that's 100% believable. Those two could steal the show if they were given like legitimate time. But as it's for the SmackDown tag titles, that's going to last about 18 seconds. And yeah, and Rude too. I mean, that's a shame for him because that's all they've really used him for on the main roster.
Yeah.
I think he had a U.S. title to run for like 5 seconds, if I remember correctly, at some point. I think he had one, but hopefully they do something with him when this is all done. And hopefully, this is exactly what we think it is, which is going to be, those two, Ray and Dom get it, and then the launching pad for the Usos.
Yeah.
Like
Which, by the way, I mean, that storyline is still killing it. I don't know. I think Jimmy could go either way. Jimmy could join the bloodline, or the Usos go, you know what, you're on your own, Roman. And maybe that cements Roman as a guy that can handle it himself then, and really build up, and him keeping the title without having to have any help to really make him, to give him more heat basically at this point, for him to gloat and say, hey, I mean, Usos, I think, would probably, what I think could possibly happen is Usos eventually get the tag titles, move on from Roman. Roman maybe gets a win at the next pay-per-view or two before SummerSlam, and then maybe officially drops to Cesaro. But honestly, I mean, I don't know. There's so many variables, and I did see Dan Stevens' comments in the previews. Something's going to happen where Roman's going to keep it. Cesaro's still going to look strong, so they don't kill the momentum at this point. I don't know. Like there's going to be some kind of out, to
stupid's going to happen.
Yeah, I don't see, honestly, not to bump into the preview, but I mean, this is the last thing we're probably talking about SmackDown wise anyways. Just I don't see Reigns dropping it right now. Maybe SummerSlam. That's a real big maybe.
I'll give him well over a year run though. So I mean,
yeah, and Reigns doesn't really need the title to keep pissing people off. I mean,
just look at me.
He's established himself. He's going to have the title for a year around that time, and he can still be in the title picture. But I mean, everyone's excited for Cesaro. I think they can make Cesaro work as long as they play it right. Really get some more guys in there, maybe some call ups from NXT eventually. But I think Cesaro is ready.
I mean,
I think he'll be ready by SummerSlam. He's now in the main event picture and is really carrying himself well. He's not talking a lot. He doesn't really need to, because his wrestling does it for him. He says just enough and then backs it up with his in-ring skill.
But my whole theory is, if he's not ready now, I mean, when the hell are they going to say he's ready? He's only been there for like 1,000 years.
Yeah.
He's
got the proper storyline now too.
No, he does, but I mean, the set. That's all I'm telling you. Those conversations are happening backstage. Like, well, is he ready? Well, he's been here for 1,000 years. I'm pretty sure if we just gave him something to actually work with, not just kilts and aviators getting blinded in Sheamus's lights, as the bar. I think that like Nakamura's thing, like he's just, I think he's ready. He's very much so ready. And it's long overdue. I mean, I hope they don't I know something stupid's going to happen. I just hope they do, due diligence and give it the time it needs.
Honestly,
so that it can go and build more.
My quick thing is, I think Roman's going to piss Jimmy off. Jimmy's going to smack Roman or do something, cause disqualification, and that's just it. That's the only thing I can see really, happening. Or if Jay screws something up, or I don't know. It's going to be one of the Usos doing something to piss Reigns off, or Reigns is going to piss Jimmy off, and Jimmy's just going to retaliate, and that's going to be the end of the match. As much as I hate to say it.
Oh, man, it could be something as good as, he can't put down Cesaro, so he just goes ground and pounds him until he gets himself disqualified.
Yeah, that's it. I mean, there's only two ways out of that to still make Cesaro look strong and keep the momentum and keep Reigns, with the belt. So I don't know. Maybe Jay finally comes to light and they both leave tonight. Then they say screw Reigns and as again cause a disqualification. There's the only two outs. Either Cesaro gets himself disqualified because he can't control himself, beating the crap out of Reigns, or that happens with the Usos. There's the only two outings that I can see out of the Universal title picture.
Yeah, Roman going off. I see that. I mean, he's done it before.
Yeah. Oh yeah, maybe Roman gets himself disqualified.
That's what I'm saying. Just goes to ground and pound. Just goes right through the 5 count. They disqualify him. Cesaro wins by DQ. Roman keeps the title. Everyone's happy. Because again, but everyone's happily pissed.
Yeah, true.
Everyone
and it continues the storyline.
Yeah. It goes into the you couldn't beat me, which is why you did that thing, which then drags it out for another month.
Yeah. That brings us to what, July? Late June, early July.
So they could write it properly, they could do it. And I think the Usos are gonna stick around, but that's just me.
Yeah, I said to me, it's a wild card for me. I mean, I'm gonna
give them the tag titles and they have all the gold. So don't bring Tamina into it, because you bring Tamina into it to get the whole family in there, it's all over.
Yeah,
it will die. It will crash. It will make the Hindenburg and Titanic look really, really good, and everyone will be pissed off. And if we're gonna be on their notes, we only have one thing left to talk about, if I remember correctly. Minus that, how about the greatest T-shirts going right now? We got a head of the table shirt.
Buddies.
We got a right-hand man shirt. Now we got a nobody's ditch shirt.
Yep.
All 3 of them have their own shirts now. Like, that's how good they're rolling. One little story, everyone's rolling, like, just spawning off everything.
You get a shirt. You get a shirt. You get a shirt.
Nobody's bitch. Like, if that was available, I'd buy it for you. Just because.
Oh, seriously? Like, once it goes on sale in shop, I'm getting one.
Like, why are you getting that? I don't know. I use the phrase, and I'll show up to Taco Bell.
I actually might get a Roman Reigns head of the table shirt.
I'm not going that far.
Man, I would. I like it.
Jimmy needs the money. Roman doesn't. He's only been in 5 of the last 8 WrestleMania main events, and it would have been 6 if he didn't back out last year. The man don't need no money. Jimmy, on the other hand, could probably use some extra cash. I'm pretty sure Usos merchandise.
I even like the Uso flat rim hat. That's pretty sweet.
I think, he's been sitting home with his brother having, right hand man and all that. Like, he's just been sitting there. That money is going straight to Jay. Jimmy wasn't getting a piece of that, and I guarantee you, Usos merchandise. No offense to them, probably wasn't selling the greatest. So I'll get one of those nobody's bitch shirt, and then I'll go first place. I'll go with it. Taco Bell.
Yeah.
I'd get my order thrown at me. So worth it, though.
That's right.
Anything to make me smile. When I hear it doesn't happen very often. And half the time I'm just going, so I can see my half tooth. Like, smile. Like Mick Foley. And Nakamura and Corbin was the end of it. We missed. Yeah, you jumped up to Nakamura and Corbin. Hopefully it leads to something. I think it'd be great. I mean, give Nakamura something.
Definitely good back and forth.
And they could put on a hell of a match. I mean, Corbin is good. Yeah, I just hope they do something with it, and stealing the crown leads to something that's actually worth a damn.
Yeah.
Because they're not really good at putting either of them in situations that are actually worth anything. And Aleister Black coming back.
That could be. Yeah. Oh yeah. Always love those vignettes.
But now back to it. Your feeling on
that
Nakamura.
Brings us to WrestleMania Backlash preview. Might as well start off with Damian Priest and Miz lumberjack match. Priest goes over. We know it's coming, or we know it's going to happen. Miz Miz is very good at that. And again, I think it'll be a good back and forth match. It makes them both look good because Miz still looks good when he loses. So
Yeah,
your typical, Mizanian kind of match,
yeah, I think
And
it'll look good.
it's probably coming up. Like you said, he's probably going to record something else now, movie wise. So
And he'll make the Marine 12.
Yeah, he'll probably lose and ride off in the sunset till SummerSlam. Maybe not. I don't know. Maybe it's a good back. Maybe still back and forth thing. I don't know. I mean,
We'll see. But I mean, yeah, we all know Miz is gonna probably lose. Somehow Morrison's gonna be involved. So those two, like, I just don't see Priest losing. I did see the story. I think Drew sent it. That the thing with Bad Bunny didn't go well. The Priest job was on the line.
Yeah, I heard that article. Yep.
Like, really?
Yeah.
And then I had the conversation with him back and forth via texting. Is it safer to talk to me that way? Much chance of me hurting your feelings. But do you blame Vince? I'm like, well, he's the one that booked the shit. Yeah, I'd kind of blame Vince if he told him your job's on the line. Like, do you blame Vince? Kind of. Why? Who booked it? He still has the final say on all that stuff. So, yeah.
Yeah.
Can you blame Vince? Yes. As a matter of fact, in that situation, I can wholeheartedly blame Vincent Kennedy McMahon, because the Priest, this is what you're doing. Like, great. If it doesn't go good, you're fired.
All right.
Like, thanks. Like, yeah, that's a blame Vince. Yeah. Blame Vince till the cows come home. Chickens come to roost. I don't know any of those stupid phrases.
While we're on the subject of Vince and stupid,
lots of stupid.
Raw Women's Championship match. Hoping Rhea Ripley retains. Rhea Ripley should retain. Hopefully Vince doesn't go full-fledged stupid swerve, and that's all I'm just going to leave it at, because I just know if I say the name, it's going to open up a can of worms.
I'm staring at the face right now, so I mean, don't worry, the can of worms is already dumped out all over the gosh forsaken floor. Yeah, right there, that face. You can't see it. There's a face right there. At least there's what's left of a face right there. See? I haven't even been up for an hour yet. Still got it. At least we're talking about that. Hopefully Rhea gets it. I mean, she should.
Yeah. I mean, Flair hasn't even started record or doing the movie yet, so I would assume Rhea retains. I mean, makes sense. But then nothing ever makes sense.
Charlotte's in the match. We're not gonna have Charlotte get pinned or submitted. Like, that'll never happen on a pay-per-view, at least. I don't know. It wouldn't make it. I mean, it doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
Which is why, even I'm pretty sure Dan said, "Oh, it doesn't make any sense." But damn it, it's Vince.
Yep.
It doesn't make a lick of sense, but it means he's gonna do it.
But we do have another women's championship match, which I believe will go very, 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 very well.
Yeah, they're one that won't piss us off. That one we're okay with.
Bianca Belair, Bayley, going to be a good back and forth match. I hope they give them a decent amount of time. Not saying any other match should. I don't see the Raw Women's Championship match lasting too long, but I see this one going a little bit longer.
Come on, Charlotte's in the match. She has to get her time. And we know they're not going to give it to the SmackDown tag titles. They keep proving that over and over again. Like, Charlotte's going to get her time to shine. It's Charlotte. I mean, holy hell, she had a longer entrance at that Mania where they main evented it. Her entrance was longer than Daniel Bryan and Sheamus had a whole entire match at one Mania.
True.
I bet her entrance is going to be longer than the tag title match. Just from that one thing, like it's Charlotte. They love to give anyone's face time on, or again, whatever left of it, TV time It's Charlotte. I think there's going to be other matches that are going to suffer, like the tag titles, but no one cares about that. I think it's going to be. I mean, if they get 20 minutes, I think it'll be okay. Can they go
Yeah.
longer than that? Yeah. If they get like less than 10, that's just a shame. And it's really what the
Yeah.
hell is the point of having the match?
But yeah, I'm excited to see what Belair and Bailey can do because we don't know they can go, and I really think it's going to be a really good match overall. But I see them using a lot of the technicality kind of stuff though too because they can do it. They both can.
Yeah, like they're both ridiculously
Yeah.
talented. Bailey's come to her own. They can just have her stop giggling because it hurts my brain. I get why she's doing it. I had a headache for like forever, and I figured if it was an aneurysm, I'd be dead by now. It's just a migraine, and my neck is probably causing part of it for like a week. So please, please, God, let's not have her laugh tonight.
Yeah.
Let my brain be just slightly unhappy. I think that'll be great, and they could lead that into a long thing until
long
Bailey,
program.
till Sasha comes back from wherever the hell what cave she's in right now, hiding because she had to work for like 4 months, so she had to go and take like a 6-month sabbatical emotionally, because she's lost her mind because she had to lose or something. Even though I heard she was very happy after the match and crying, yay! It's Sasha. She comes, she goes.
Well, she's also doing Mandalorian stuff though too, so
Still yet to watch any of.
But obviously we touch base Mysterio's Dirty Dogs. As much as you hate me here saying Dirty Dogs.
Notice I call them Ziggler and Rude as much as I can. Or just say the tag champs.
Hey, you're getting ready to go camping, bro. I gotta at least, gotta poke the bear one more time, right?
Don't poke the bear. It is even worse. It is 9/11. It is 9/11.
Not trying to use a pun because you're going camping, but
it's 9/11 in the morning. Well, see, the time even says bad things will get wet. Not going poke mud. It's way too early. It is 9/11. It's a whole long day worth of people just pissing me off. Don't worry. Guaranteed. Guaranteed. This early, something dumb's gonna happen. We only have to do laundry and get food, pack. Yeah. Just a few things.
Yeah, Mysterios are definitely there's no doubt about it. If they don't, then I don't know.
The Dirty Dogs. It doesn't make any sense for them to not get it. And again, it sets up good for them to work with a few people until they give it to the Usos, which I feel is just coming.
Yeah.
Again, I think that's going to come with the whole bloodline thing.
I think Mysterios win. Then you have the Profits and the Dogs face each other for #1 contender match. Profits take it off Mysterios. Usos take it off Profits. SummerSlam. There you go. And at this point, maybe it's a fatal 4-way for all 4 tag teams at SummerSlam. Somehow they, it's going to be the next live crowd. They're going to want to do it big. I'm going to call it fatal 4-way SummerSlam. All 4 of those tag teams and Usos walk out. And that could really again set up the whole Cesaro winning the title. And now look, Usos have belts and Roman Reigns doesn't. So it could happen.
Also get food poisoning. Stole that from Angels in the Outfield. Been a while since I saw that, but hey, it could happen.
Yeah.
Die from food poisoning. Like, that's nice. Thank you, guy. Thank you, Miguel. But hopefully, God, can we come up with a better name? Why poke the bear before he might literally have to go and poke a bear? Hey, fella. That'll be fun.
Just bro kick him. Bro kick the bear.
That would be
You better get that on tape.
I just kicked his head right off. Like, no, you didn't. Like, no, really. Like, get out of here. Don't record this. Why? I'm probably gonna die. At least we'll all know why. Hey, I did it once. It worked out really, really good the first time. Not for. It was a good time. keep the Bears away from me. I'm not like. At least I know I could outrun half the people I'm going to be camping with. So all else fails, they'll go after the slow, gimpy one in the back. I don't care. See you later. Bye. Watch this. Not even going to try to help. I'm just going to run like hell because they will not come after the guy in the front of the back. Because, well, who doesn't want a good, cheap, easy, free meal?
Fact.
Terrible thing to say about another human being, but I ain't getting eaten. That ain't happening, fella. Not today, Satan.
So that brings us to the WWE Championship match. Lashley, I think, clean win.
Sadly.
Yeah. Lashley drew SummerSlam. We know it's coming. Drew gets his moment in front of a live crowd finally, and maybe. Unless the only other believable thing happens is Lesnar, but I don't think even if it were Lesnar and Lashley, I don't even think it would be for a title at that point. You know?
Hey, Brock Lesnar's involved. The title will be there. Just ask KO and Chris Jericho. In fact, look up everything that Chris has said about that exact thing since he's left the company. The WWE, because they all say it so fast for some reason, Canadians. I don't know why. And Kurt Angle, he's not Canadian, but I guess he's close enough. He's in Pittsburgh. They say WWE really, really fast and really odd. But yeah, he's been very open about how much Brock Goldberg didn't need the title and how him and Kevin should have got to have it. But,
yeah,
Brock always gets the title. He's not coming back unless he's going to be, the champ. Yeah. When was the last time he was there? We have to go way back to when he showed up and beat the hell out of Cena and was going after him and Triple H and Shawn had their thing for a couple months there. Otherwise, it feels like it's been roughly almost a decade now where we have not seen him unless the championship was involved. Like it's what he does. They're not going to let him just go against Lashley just to do it. It's the WWE. It's Vince McMahon. He ain't going to let that happen. He's going to go and ruin everything and piss off half the planet because you know what? It makes him happy.
True.
And who cares about us? Certainly not Vince. Definitely not Vince, actually. Last person he cares about is the universe.
He probably doesn't give a shit about Bigfoot either, but he doesn't care about us. He probably doesn't care about Bigfoot.
Hey, that man, he was right. He was right. I don't have a nice trench coat to do it myself, but so
yep.
Love that guy. I don't care how mean it is. It's funny as hell. You don't like it, tough. And that music combination of just him just saying repeatedly to the beat of those different songs. Never seen that. Find it. Please find it and watch it for yourself. Tourette's guy doing all that. Never have I heard the F word used so eloquently.
In one video.
Hell, I was in tears. I was laughing so hard watching it. I don't even know why I kept doing it, but I just kept watching it over and over again. Like, this is amazing. Like, yes.
You can have the crappiest day and just watch that. And you just can't help yourself.
Just think of the time that person took to edit that. Just
good on that guy.
To take that 1 second.
Yeah.
I wouldn't do it. Hell, I don't like editing videos at all, let alone that much. I take this one sound clip to amazing. But I don't know who's I don't know. Lashley makes sense, but
yeah.
If they set it up for McIntyre Lashley again, I'm pretty sure it doesn't matter who the hell they have it in front of. They're probably getting booed out of the building if they do it again.
Yeah.
Like we saw it last year at Backlash. We saw it at Mania. We're going to see it again now. If they pull it out one more time, all hell might break loose. Like, it might actually get fugly. No one wants to see it again. Fourth time is not the charm. First time works. Second time there has to be a rematch, or maybe even a third time, but a fourth. It ain't. It's not Rock Austin. Sorry, it's not worth that many matches. You could book them every night of the week. Everyone would like it. Lashley, sorry. I'm not digging it. I was never digging it. Like, I was right behind MVP talking all about that. Like, Lashley, look, he comes out, he puts people in like, full Nelson, and it's all over.
Yeah.
Like, that's like all he makes angry face all the time. He does have a spear, but I think he's gonna hold on though. They made Braun look way too good on Raw at the end there. So I told everyone, well, he looked good, he could do it. Like, what, they made him look too good. He is not going to win. Like, here's your moment. You get to look at like just the monster, which I want one of those shirts, by the way, when they release Monsters Are Real. I can get behind that shirt way easier than the Strowman Express shirt. I don't need a giant train on my shirt. I'm not 8 years old. Monsters Are Real. Hollywood Undead even sings about stuff like that. Everyone likes monsters. So I don't know who they're gonna do it with though. Maybe Brock comes back. I mean, or Drew loses, and then Strowman can be like, "Well, I never lost," and just drag that out for a little bit.
Yeah, get a Strowman and Lashley match out of it at least.
And then suddenly, boom, enter that or don't even hit Brock's music. Just suddenly have him in the ring, just F5ing everything in his planet.
Yeah,
this gravitational field that is, Brock Lesnar. Where he just starts throwing Germans around and confusing everybody. No music, no anything. Think of the pop you'll get there. Suddenly, like watching those two behemoths go at it, and next thing suddenly here just comes Brock, just beelines.
Bless you.
Bless you. And there goes. You just look and suddenly you hear this, like the old days. You hear this amazing pop, and no one knows what the hell's going on. It's like, oh look, here's Brock just wind sprinting down the entryway. Just mauls everyone. They're all confused as hell. I'm okay with that. Like, don't hit the music. Let's have them show up. How many times we had Randy just RKO someone out of nowhere? Who the hell is going to expect Brock just comes barrel rolling without any music or anything and just starts flinging people like ragdolls? No one will see it coming, especially if they do it like if they're going to be doing it in the Thunderdome. Literally, no one will be able to see it coming. Just don't have the camera pointed up the ramp because, oh my God, that guy would get fired. That guy would get really fired. So watch that match. But you'll know Brock's coming if you suddenly see all the cameramen just go towards like the front of the ring. So all they see is just beast flying in there. Like, yeah. But there's no other option around it. I'd like to see Strowman get one. And I think he could do a little bit, but it'd just be good to see him get something and actually be able to sink his teeth into.
Yeah.
What did he have during his run on Smackdown? It wasn't even supposed to be his. It's just like, hey, here you go. Like, you get Bray, and then you get Miz and Morrison in between, and then you get Bray one more time. But don't worry, Bray's going to get squashed by Goldberg or whoever the hell he got hit by that time. I don't know. It was so bad. Yeah. No, he just vanished. And he came back angry, and there we go. But like, it wasn't even his fault. Just like, Bray's thing with Randy. I mean, like he only had so much. Like, there's only so much you can do when you're trying to work the same thing. Like, that's been like why I don't judge people's title reigns since the apocalypse started. I mean, maybe now in the Thunderdome because it's not like literal dead silence in like the PC with nothing around awkwardly. Now at least you have some reaction, but I mean, what do you expect them to do?
Yeah.
I mean, literally, like, wasn't even like, oh, it didn't go over well. Well, that's because no one was there. Like, there was no anything. Like, they were trying to figure out like whole new worlds there. And again, you had Bray, The Miz and Morrison, and then swamp matches with like Bray. Like, that was it was like Kofi with Randy. Like, that's all they gave him was Randy, dead with Brock. And there's only so much you can do, especially when they weren't really doing anything. It was just,
Yeah.
you know, but I'd like to see him get one more just because I think he can talk better than Bobby. Braun doesn't need a mouthpiece.
No.
Somehow Braun's miles ahead of like Lashley even getting out a sentence. But I'm still gonna put it on Lashley. I don't want him to, but
Yeah.
I don't want to see him and Drew again. No offense to them, of course, again, but you know, unless it's got to lead to Brock. There's no other way around. Or Strowman's going to get his moment in front of people. I don't know.
Yeah.
I think Drew thing's run its course, sadly. And they've been doing like the same story for so long though between those two. It's like
Yeah.
no one cares about any of it anymore. And again, Bobby talks, which is the problem. It's a very large problem. He should not talk. It's kind of like Jay, except Jay was better on SmackDown. Like he actually made it through his sentences, and I didn't want to put like myself through a wall.
Yeah.
So that was good, but we'll see. I don't know. I think they're still going to do something stupid. There's always something stupid.
Would not surprise me.
So we'll see. But yeah, Lashley, much as I don't want to say it, doesn't make sense if he loses now.
Yeah.
The two they have in there, they deserve their crowd moment. So let's hope they don't make it too bad when it comes to watching it, because I have no problem not watching it. And I'll miss the evolution. So see, I'll kill two birds with one stone. Won't have to hear Lashley talk, and I won't have to see Eva Marie do anything. Anything. Double whammy. Boom. Shakalaka. Now that leads to only one more match. Well, let's say for the what happens if they put the women's tag titles back on the line and then put them right back on Nia and Shayna tonight just to piss everyone off? See, I said I'd bring it up later. What are the odds that they don't do that just to irritate them? Like, no, they're back. Oh. Well, see, Nia and yeah. Then get it back immediately.
I honestly don't think they're going to get him back. I think there's
I don't.
There's going to be some kind of screw up between Nia and Baszler that's going to start their one-on-one program.
Would you put it past them? Would you put it past them though to do something as stupid as suddenly like, hey, what? You're getting the titles back? Like just because it's them.
Or something stupid like Reginald gets involved, Nia gets pissed, puts Reginald through a table, which would be great, and then Baszler ends up losing the match for them, and
hopefully they
start going back and forth and mauling each other. That'd be great.
Hopefully there's like multiple. I mean, I know there won't be because of COVID, but set up multiple announce tables. And just put Reginald through bring them all back. Bring back the commentators row around the other where Funaki and the guy that looks like Mark Harmon from NCIS, he's the French commentator. Like, does that have all? Just don't put him through every single one of those. Yeah. I don't care. Like, how many are there? Not enough. We'll put him through all the tables, like every last one of them. So put him on top of one of those scaffoldings that we saw in like ECW when they're falling through 5, 6. Have them do that. Even though Reginald will just splat off of it, fall over, and they'd all fall on him, which is actually an even better idea. Do that. But that was my one. Do you think they're going to be that stupid moment?
Yeah.
I mean, they do have Charlotte in a title match, so can they be that stupid? Yes, they can. Yes, they really, 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 really can. So I hope not.
Yeah.
Well, they have to officially break them up at some point. So.
Yeah, I think tonight's the night.
Yeah, or this week on SmackDown coming up. I don't think they're going to wait that long. I don't know. Yeah. We'll see. But that's my one what if moment. Otherwise, all we can talk about is the real main event is it's going to come out of his mouth at some point throughout the night. Yeah, he's at a table. That's why he's the real main event. The blah da 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 in that fancy office that he has. It's a nice looking building, by the way.
Yeah.
Look at all the buildings they have at all those arenas, and normally I'd look at the one they got at the university. Look at that thing. That thing's dope. But Cesaro's not going to win. I mean, I love him to death. Like I said on that post, which one do you want? Cesaro getting a title? AJ? Like what? As a human being, I'd like to see Cesaro get it because it's about damn time. But if we're being 100% honest, the only realistic one out of any of those is AJ becoming champ.
Yeah.
No offense to Cesaro. No offense to Kyle. Kyle sure as hell isn't going to be the one to beat Cross. Like that's not gonna happen. But yeah, Cesaro's going to lose. They're going to have it's going to be something stupid again, so they can drag it out. You know, get actual like a good thing going for a change. There's going to be something stupid. Bless you. 2 sickly people. God, your germs are that many miles away.
Allergy season is in full swing.
Oh man, that's been down here since like in January. We still had like people's cars getting coated in pollen. Like it's. I moved down here. You don't have allergies anymore. You used to have the worst allergies ever up there. It came down here, whether pollen 24/7. It does 365. It doesn't go anywhere. So I don't get affected by all this stuff trying to come back to life because it never dies.
So you probably do a line of pollen and laugh at everyone.
Yeah, I just take like especially when I'm riding my bike or walking. Just imagine all the getting in through. Like I'm like you don't have allergies after you're here. At least I don't. Remember my seasonal allergies. Like you get allergies here, like you're gonna die other places. Like because you're breathing in the pollen all the time. Yeah, it used to be cataclysmic. Like you would not want to be around me when everything started blooming because I was just a gooey mess. Now I get nothing. Pretty cool, actually.
Nice.
And so I enjoy that. But it should be a good match regardless. Still makes Cesaro look good.
Yeah.
Something dumb will happen. Whatever level of dumb, whether it's Jimmy, it's Jay, Roman just pummels the hell out of him because he can't keep him down. I mean, something.
Yeah.
Seth shows up randomly out of like
Maybe.
I don't think they'll go that stupid, but I wouldn't put it past them. But I think it's going to be some of the Usos, and again, I think they're going to be together just so they can have all the gold for at least a minute.
Yeah.
For the whole family, maybe even spin it off like you said. He loses, and suddenly there they are gone, pissing them off, and he just goes off on both of them, and boom, they split. Done. See you later. Like it's that easy too. Jimmy keeps running his mouth. All hell breaks loose. Boom. Game over.
Yep.
And it takes 3 seconds. That's all you need. Like compelling. See, there you go, WWE. Right? Put me on the damn creative team. Give you compelling storylines. Everyone will go, okay, I saw it coming, but that completely doesn't suck. Like it's okay. We all have big brains. We all see a lot of it coming.
Yep.
Okay, except for whatever pay-per-view we came back at last year with the tagline. You never saw it coming. It's only there's Roman without the vest or anything, just spearing the hell out of those big white teeth. Yeah. That's all anyone noticed that night. Damn, they fixed that thing. Yeah. We didn't see that coming. Sorry, then you're right. I didn't see Roman showing up and just. You were right. I get that, but there hasn't been any of that coming in a while. I guess it wasn't the match like results. We all saw it coming. Just the Roman part we didn't see coming. So
yeah,
like you can like we could all see it coming, and if it's good, no one's mad about it. Like it's when you're like predictable. Wrong. If they're gonna screw this, if they're gonna screw that. Oh yeah, what they're totally gonna that. And then they do, and we're all just like we're going in with low expectations and mad, and then well, we sit there just like one day. We should record while we're watching. Here's the live reaction with straight you. Ah! Go watch along.
Yeah.
I'll get the website that I can do that. Are you know, hi, where'd he go? I don't know. He's going to get a beer or something. Like he's over it. Risky, he said, and he left. But hopefully they don't screw it. Like the only one I'm really worried about though is the Raw Women's title.
Yeah.
I just don't want to see them. I mean, they shouldn't. I don't see them doing it because I mean she is going to leave to do that movie sooner or later. But
yeah,
I mean, if it got delayed at all, let's say until August, we're all screwed.
Yeah.
screwed. And I'm gonna be slightly salty. Like if that got delayed at all, like, but yeah, there's no reason for her to have it.
Yeah.
Like that'll be the big piss me off. And then you'll probably get like just a very long, no words, just, or it'll just be a big long. Yeah, like something stupid. It's getting like I just. Otherwise, I'm pretty comfortable on what's going to happen. Again, the tag team thing, they can make that work.
Yeah.
For SmackDown, they can make all that stuff work. I mean, Bailey and her can drag it out. Like, there's all kinds of stuff they could, and it'll be good matches. Like, it's just, I'm happy that I think I know what's going to happen in the one main event, the main event for Raw. I'm happy that I kind of think I know what's going to happen. I mean, we just got to see what they're going to do after.
Yeah.
There's still that Raw Women's Championship. I'm like, God, please don't do it. As every wrestling fan is now sitting there to include, good old Daniel Stevens. No, please, God. There is a God. Don't let them do it.
No.
Not again. Oh, I've seen this before. Tired of watching reruns. Gets boring after a while. That's why you should always watch us. Some days he's half dead. Some days I'm half dead. Some days I have a splitting headache and I seem like everything's perfectly fine. Other days I feel great and I'm sitting here just miserable as can be. Never a dull moment. Occasionally you even see a head popping up behind you.
Yep.
Like we hear singing one night. You said he was singing along because I couldn't hear it, but I mean, never a dull moment. Daisy barking, people giggling, like there's all kinds of stuff that happened around here. And will I ever edit any of it out? No. Because it makes me smile when it happens. God, just don't screw up. Don't do it. Wherever you there, lock Vince in a room and don't let him out.
Yeah. Keep him away from the scripts.
Like, for the love of God. When we hit around, whenever it has to start 7 or 8.
Yeah.
That's it. I'm tired of wondering.
6 o'clock, just lock him in a closet.
7. Yeah.
Yeah, 6 o'clock, just lock him in the closet.
Like, hey Vince, what? You're gonna go just. Look, the boiler room. Get in there. Have Mick Foley with his mask on and everything. Just make it tell.
Yeah.
But lock him up. Throw away the key, like we do Matt Riddle's mouth.
Yeah.
Oh, I hope we get to see them at some point.
Yeah, I'm sure there'll be something.
Hey, Randy. He scoots by. What the hell? Randy gets hit with tomatoes. He's all mad. Hi, Randy. Scoots right through. What? Like, okay. I hope we get to see RK Bro, though. Again, that could be a really good drug out. Like, they can make something really good out of that for a long time. I think they could have, like, the Shane O'Mac and Miz thing. They could, if they give them the titles, they could drag that out into, like, the Rumble or something.
Yeah.
Because if they drag that out to the Rumble and they lose and Randy finally goes off, they could actually have a couple months to properly build that for Mania next year. And I think that'd be a hell of a match.
Yeah.
Like, I really do. I think they just, with the styles, like, that would be really, really good. Because they had a good match on Raw, and that's when they have, like, limitations and restrictions. It's WrestleMania. You could be out there for 9 years.
Yeah.
They'll keep airing it, and we'll all keep sitting there going, like tape, holding our eyes open, like we're like the Clockwork Orange. You can't close your eyes. We'll watch it because they put on a hell of a match. So hopefully we see RK Bro tonight. Please, God, don't let there be an evolution tonight. I don't even want to see a vignette. If she shows up in person, I'm going to be pissed. Like, so she gets to show up already, and we're still waiting on Alistair. Granted, I love his vignettes. Let it keep going, yeah. Just keep the nice build going. Like we said, he could show up and kick someone's head off and then go right back to it. And everyone would like, okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
But maybe we'll get some hints as to who the Lily is targeting. Because we went from like, the color red. So we're all like, okay, it's Sonya. And then, well, this week, well, where the hell they're going. Hopefully, hey, she could show up and just shaft Charlotte tonight. Set up a thing. And that's how Charlotte goes away.
Yeah.
No, like, I'm okay with that. Because they could both wrestle.
Yeah.
That's one thing they both have the ability to do is they can both wrestle. Just one of them has a weird looking doll on a swing, and the other one has made her face look like the weird doll that's on the swing.
Yeah.
She has a certain flair for plastic surgeons.
Yep.
She loves them. And people that don't have any charisma in their body. Like you and me have more charisma than Andrade, no offense to him. And Zelina's coming back, so hopefully, allegedly, hopefully they actually use her this time. That'd be nice.
Yeah, last time I heard she's down at the PC, so
hopefully that means she's gonna come back better than ever. I know, like you just seem like you're dying right now. Just keep going. Forever. I hope that's a good thing. If they use her, hopefully they don't bring her back into some stupid don't have her be Lily.
No, I don't think.
Don't have her again. WWE, please, for love of God, don't even have the thought. I know you and don't have her do anything with Alistair. I don't keep doing his own. Doesn't need a manager. He doesn't need anything. Don't get any bright ideas to put them together. He shows up. He kicks people's heads in. He goes away. He tells compelling stories when they actually let him talk on the mic.
Oh yeah.
So I was really excited that they were doing. I forgot how good he was when he could talk. And then they went towards the whole eye thing, and well, here we are now. Seems like forever ago that they went that stupid. Like, you're not going to go that dumb. And they're sitting there watching, going, "Oh, they did. Oh, they did. It's stupid. Why would you do that? Why? It's such a bad idea. It's not even like there's any good idea to it. That's a bad idea. Stupid idea. Not even bad creative. That's just stupid." There you go. We'll see.
Yeah.
Just, one of those. I don't want to be like Limp Bizkit or George Michael. I don't gotta have faith. I got faith they're gonna screw it up. So there, Fred Durst and George Michael. I think Limp Bizkit did it better.
Yeah.
And everyone hates Fred Durst, so it's much easier to go with him. No one even knows who George Michael is anymore. Or Michael's, yeah. There's an S at the end of it, like Sean. But we'll see. I think it'll be a good night. I got no faith in them to not screw it up, but it should still be a good night. Good matches, at least. I mean, most of them should be good.
Yeah, I don't see anything else really.
I don't see them screwing it. So maybe we'll even get to see a good return here and there. So just something.
Yeah, something out of the blue would be nice. Just to have.
Just that. All we need is, like, as wrestling fans, we just need that one moment.
Yeah.
Like, we all see so much of it coming. Just give us that one. I don't mean Eva Marie either. Like, we were still on. Like, we weren't. The record button was done, but I was dumb enough to turn on Ron. Well, you got to see that beautiful reaction. You're all what? I ripped the camera off, and thankfully I can't make out who it is. Well, thank for that. It's terrible, but a good surprise would be good. But we shall see. You get pretty much most of the week off, so that has to be a good change of pace.
Yeah.
Spend time with the family.
More brainstorming ideas. I'm sure the wheels will keep turning.
Oh, don't worry. Wheels in the sky keep on turning. Thank you, Journey. Heard it live once. All right, the handy dandy notebook is going with me just so I can randomly. Like, what are you doing? Like,
the hell is that?
Okay, thank God. He's here.
Yeah, I'm waiting for that one.
That was all black and red. That's all I saw. Like, that's all I need. Like, I'm just happy you saw it.
Yeah.
Because I just stopped in mid, just makes me feel so happy about my life. Getting demonically possessed. But it'll be a good one. I'll write down a bunch of stuff while I'm gone. What are you doing? Brainstorming.
Sure, I'll come up with 3 or 4 more ideas by then.
And then sadly, everyone will have to listen to a lot. What's up, Jackson? See? So that was a little, there he was for half a face. Which is even creepier than a whole face. But we'll get a nice couple long ones in there. Depending on when I get back, it's either Thursday or Friday. If it's Friday, man, we're gonna don't let it be Friday. Don't let it be Friday. That means we're really, really, really gonna have to catch up. And I'm really, really, really gonna have to catch up on everything. I'm gonna be going for like 12 straight days, just trying to catch up. It'll be like WrestleMania week. It's just never ending.
That.
But I'm certainly not getting on any ATVs this week because I know my luck. And I am not putting this many screws and steel plates in harm's way because I'm not an idiot. So don't worry, I'm coming back in one piece, unlike Chuck, because he went on vacation and can't tried to go. He broke his ankle on day 1. So don't worry, I'm not going to do that to you. I'll be back and in full swang. You enjoy your week with the family. Haven't had one of those in a while.
Yeah, it's gonna be
weird.
I have a lot to talk about Thursday.
It better be Thursday. Better be. What I got to do. But,
Ski, don't forget to watch wrestling.
Don't worry, kid. I got you. I got you. That's one thing that I can guarantee I will be doing. Now, what kind of mood I shall be in while I'm doing it, I make 0 promises. That's up to Vincent. But I'll be watching. You better be watching too. All of you are fine people. And now I got the edict from, like a tiny person. So now I have to. Now I can't miss it. At least not tonight. I make no promises. I'm not watching Raw. It's not happening. Not happening. I can't promise many things, but I can promise you I'm not watching that. But enjoy your week. I'm going to go do a bunch of stupid stuff that I don't want to do, like more laundry.
And don't forget, like, share, comment, and repeat.
There's enough videos out there for y'all to do it everywhere. They are all on Facebook, YouTube, and Rumble under the beautiful name of Wrestling Whiskey. And then if you're listening on Spotify, there's a lot of you, you can even share that out to your socials for the whole show or per episode, which also helps us immensely and gets the word out there to more people. We've had a lot of interactions. Shout out to Drew for actually interacting. His name seems to pop up a lot this week, so kudos to him and whoever you are in Germany. Still can't get my head around that one.
Yeah.
In a good way, but enjoy your week, enjoy the pay-per-view, and I'll talk to you later. Okay?
Yes, sir.
And until next time, everybody, I'm going to go have some coffee. Peace.
And I'm going to go take a shower.
Out.